Welcome to DEMOCREPUBLIX, where we cover the real news that matter to we the people. Well, what do you know? Scumbag LinkedIn co-founder Reid Hoffman is linked to Jeffrey Epstein. In the 2017 special election in Alabama, Democrats ran a smear campaign against Judge Roy Moore, and Facebook allowed it. The Democrats took the Russian model and ramped it up times a million. LinkedIn co-founder Reid Hoffman donated $100,000 to the cause. Democrats later admitted to the disinformation campaign. In 2018, Reid Hoffman took part in another deceptive campaign and was a top donor of a Never Trump Women's PAC. Daily Caller News Foundation revealed Democrat operatives linked to Reid Hoffman used the same tactics in the 2018 midterm to support the GOP vote. To suppress the GOP vote. Reid Hoffman is a committed leftist who likes to be involved in shady and possibly illegal Facebook campaigns to mislead voters. Now this. New information leaked out this week that sex offender Jeffrey Epstein was a guest at a dinner hosted by Reid Hoffman. Gabrielle Sherman at Vanity Fair reported, likely within days, the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Second Circuit will release almost 2,000 pages of documents that could reveal sexual abuse by numerous prominent American politicians, powerful business executives, foreign presidents, a well-known prime minister, and other world leaders. According to three-judge panel ruling, the documents were filed during a civil defamation lawsuit brought by Epstein accuser Virginia Roberts Jeffrey, a former Mar-a-Lago locker room attendant, against Epstein's former girlfriend and alleged Madam Ghislaine Maxwell. Quote, "Nobody who was around Epstein a lot is going to have an easy time now. It is all going to come out," said Jeffrey's lawyer, David Boyce. Another person involved with litigation against Epstein told me, quote, "It's going to be staggering amount of names. It's going to be contagion numbers." Epstein remained a fixture in elite circles even after he was a registered sex offender. A few years ago, for example, he was a guest at a dinner in Palo Alto hosted by LinkedIn co-founder Reid Hoffman for the MIT neuroscientist Ed Boyden. At the dinner, Elon Musk introduced Epstein to Mark Zuckerberg. Quote, "Mark met Epstein in passing one time at a dinner honoring scientists that was not organized by Epstein," Zuckerberg spokesman Ben LeBoat told me. Quote, "Mark did not communicate with Epstein again following the dinner." In an email, Elon Musk responded, quote, "I don't recall introducing Epstein to anyone, as I don't know the guy well enough to do so. Epstein is obviously a creep, and Zuckerberg is not a friend of mine. Several years ago, I was at his house in Manhattan for about 30 minutes in the middle of the afternoon with Tala, as she was curious about meeting the strange person for a novel she was writing." You know, I think it's ironic and hypocritical how Reid Hoffman went after Roy Moore for the alleged things that he did that turned out to be all made up. They was pushing this disinformation and stuff on Facebook to try to discredit Roy Moore. We all found out that this stuff was all made up. But it's par for the course for the left. They like to deceive and throw accusations at people what they're doing themselves. Projection. But I think all this stuff is going to come out and a lot of these guys are going to go down. So let me know what you think about this, the LinkedIn co-founder. Do you think he's going to go down behind what's going on right now with Epstein, the new information that's coming out with Epstein? Leave your comments below. Like, share, and subscribe. And check out DEMOCREPUBLIX.com for the latest in news. Until next time.
We live in a real nightmare. We live in a real nightmare.